EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's JCM, Jacory Krosky-Merritt, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Here's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Garcia. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. The Bears had 4 and 9 now on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Now Williams. Wide open receiver complete. 14 yards to the Chicago first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
For a right side here, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. A run inside, Krosky-Merritt. And not much running room down to the 32. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Up the middle, Krosky-Merritt. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Krosky-Merritt will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, looking ready to put a drive together.
Check mass, check mass. You're not. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. These two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier in the season with the Packers winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Now Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Ready? 50 Bobcats, 50 Bobcats, 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Go.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try the left side. Lofton. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go, set. Ready.
On play action, Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevenson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On the set.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
19-2. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Here's Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Okay, ready?
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A 21-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! Rome Odunze, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. To throw, it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Lopez. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
13 yards, first down, Packers. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here we go, set. Stretch the eagle, stretch the eagle. Ready.
Allen. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19, start.
Now a handoff up the middle. Lofting. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
3. Cougar 19.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
70 range, 70.
Allen now looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
To the air, Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To the left side, into the hands of Odunze. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Williams going to look to throw again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To the air once more, Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. To the air, Williams. Will get this into the hands of Odunze. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. (17-3) the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 8. Throwing now is Allen. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 66 yards. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Again, it's Krosky-Merritt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. On the give, Krosky-Merritt. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Williams. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Williams will get this out wide to Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago! Rome Odunze, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Lofton. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Allen going to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
70.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Lofton. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Bears are able to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
They're on the 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Come on.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2nd down and 8.
Seven Pirates, go!
Looking to throw. Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
70.
Up the middle they go. Blocked it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On play action, Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. And they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Allen. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Gregory Rousseau make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Looking to throw is Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, here's Williams. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Bears punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at about the 14. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
The 37-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On the ready.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try the left side. Lofton. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Here's Allen. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Lofton. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Here's Allen to throw it. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now Allen. Now they go straight. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. Play action. Now Williams. Oh, Odunze wide open. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze with career touchdown number 60. And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. Trailing big here in this 4th quarter. He'll be hit down at the 34 5 yards on the play. To throw, it's Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Allen. And Watson has it right side. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. This deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th, but a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to...
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And McPherson on for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Bears 38, Packers 27. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
They're on 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
The drive begins with a carry by Krosky Merritt. Takes it to about the 37.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Quick throw to Odunze on the RPO. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers 37. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a toss left side for Krosky Merritt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Bears 45. Packers 27.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. Packers, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Packers.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Okay, break. 19. Come on. Hey.
To the air, Allen. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
What is up? Yeah. Combo. Punch.
Throwing is Williams. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now Williams throwing after the interception. Now we'll get whistles, and they signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
47-yard line.
Second down and 6 now. On play action, here's Williams. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Bears first, and that should be the capper. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere,